Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the 2022 Mercedes-Benz CLS450 Coupe. This one has a good amount of packages and options, but let me go ahead and show you all the features it has. Under the hood there is a 3.0 turbocharged inline 6. It is connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and this engine is connected to a mild hybrid system. Just makes acceleration and turning on the car much smoother. This engine produces 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 22 in the city, 30 highway, and 25 combined. If you guys are curious about the color is called black. This black color doesn't have any fancy names. Anyways, it is free, so it's not an option, so it's a free color that you could choose on this CLS. Anyways guys, this one has a good amount of packages and options. As I said, it does have the driver assistant package, AMG line package, exterior lighting package, and the premium package, and the price on this one is $82,000. The front looks nice and sharp, and I really love the design of the headlights. The headlight housing is nice and small and slim, but doesn't really have any aggressive look to it. I really wish Mercedes-Benz gave this 450 or the headlights of this 450 a more aggressive look. It does say multi LED beams, and this is part of the exterior lighting package. Everything right here in the front is LED, and that's expected from an expensive car like this and expected from Mercedes-Benz. The grille has a really nice look to it. There is some chrome in the grille. Mercedes logo is nice and big. It does have the sensor for the emergency braking, and with the premium package it does add the 360 cameras. So there is a front camera. There is another Mercedes-Benz logo right there, and coming down there is functional vents, and on the side there is a side curtain, and there is front parking sensors, and that's expected from an expensive and safe car like this CLS. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this CLS. Here is the side view of this Mercedes-Benz, and the side view honestly looks very good, and it is a very long sedan. Anyways, the rims look honestly very basic, and those rims are part of the AMG line package. The size is 245/40/19, so they definitely look small. This car needs a bigger rim to kind of fill the gap and just to make this car look a little bit better. Anyways, all the window trims are finished in chrome. Top portion of the door handles are finished in chrome. This Mercedes-Benz has a few options like ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, soft closing doors, and I really like the closing doors, the soft closing doors on this Benz, and Mercedes-Benz does a great job with their soft closing doors. On the roof there is a standard size sunroof, and for the mirrors have a blind spot monitoring system, turn signal indicators, and a camera underneath them for the 360 camera system this Mercedes-Benz has. And yeah, overall I think the side view looks pretty good. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back of this CLS. Here is the back of this Mercedes-Benz, and honestly the back looks pretty good, and tail lights have a nice slim look to them. Everything is LED, which is expected of course, and 4MATIC badge is to the right. CLS450 is on the left, and the Mercedes logo is nice and big back here. And by the way, it does serve as the backup camera and the button for the lift gate. And on the bumper there is some parking sensors. All the way in the bottom there is some chrome, and there is some fake exhaust tips. They're not connected to the exhaust pipe, and reflectors have a nice look to them. And yeah, overall the back looks pretty good. By the way, there is a fake vent right there, and a spoiler on the trunk. But yeah, the back view of this Mercedes-Benz CLS looks pretty good. Here is a key of this CLS. It does look nice, has a really nice feel to it, and it does have 4 buttons on it: lock, unlock, panic button, and a tailgate release. And overall the key looks good. It is finished in gloss black and brushed aluminum, and it feels really nice in hand. To open the trunk there is 3 different ways. There is one on the key, one on the trunk, and one inside. Let me go ahead and show you the one on the trunk. So you just push on the top of the logo, and the trunk opens nice and quick. It is powered, by the way, so here are the buttons to close the trunk. And inside it is nice and wide, but it's not low, but it is deep. So definitely a nice big trunk, but I honestly thought it's a little bit bigger. In the bottom there is nice deep storage place, and this cargo box is part of a package. And there's actually a hook right here, and those handles are to drop the seats down. And there's some cargo hinge covers, but overall the trunk is nice and spacious. Here is the front door panel, and the front door panel honestly has a really nice look to it. I really like the trim that is on the door panel. This whole thing right here is nice and soft. I love the gray stitching. There is more of that double gray stitching. The armrest is nice and soft, and door handle feels very light. Not a big fan of it. There's some brushed aluminum around it. Door locks. It does have Burmeister sound system. This is part of the premium package, and there is ventilated seats. This is part of an option, $550 option. Heated seats, and here are the seat controls, and here are the memory seats. I really like the brushed aluminum, and all the window switches, mirror controls, everything looks good. High premium feel, quality. All windows are automatic up and down, and that's expected. There is more of that gray stitching, and this is actually nice and soft. There is a light in the bottom, and an okay storage place. Here is the trunk release button, and the seats are nice and comfortable. Design looks okay, and here is the lumbar support. And as I said, the seat controls are located right here. And by the way, this door, or this CLS, has soft closing doors, and this is part of an option. It is $550 option, but let's go ahead and move inside the CLS, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 Mercedes-Benz CLS450. This thing looks very, very nice from the inside, and I really love the way how the steering wheel looks like. It's very nice and big, and it is nice and thick, and the leather feels very, very smooth. And yeah, overall just looks honestly amazing. The Mercedes-Benz logo is finished in chrome. It is nice and big. I love the brushed aluminum with the gloss black, and seriously, the steering wheel design just looks amazing. On the left there is a good amount of buttons. There is the home button, and by the way, all the controls on the, or at least those controls right there on the left, will control the left screen, and the right controls will control the right screen. So right here there is a home button for the left screen, so you could click on it and that will take you to the main menu, and you could go left and right. You could change the gauges, you could do multiple things here. You could put navigation if you want to, and very nice. Anyways, there is a back button right here, cruise controls, and the safety features, the adaptive cruise control, and on the right is the controls that will control the right screen. And by the way guys, both screens are 12.3, so there is a left screen, it is 12.3, and the right screen is 12.3. Very high resolution screens, and they look honestly amazing. And as I said, there's a home button. You could scroll left and right, touch sensitive buttons by the way, a back button, voice command, volume controls, phone controls, and I love the way how the air vents look like. I love the brushed aluminum, the gloss black, and there's more of that wood right here, and you could actually feel the wood, or you could feel the texture in the wood. In the bottom there is the headlight controls, brightness control, and the e-brake. And here is the right screen. As I said, it is a 12.3 inch screen. By the way, it is touch, and it is controlled with the controls on the steering wheel and this pad. So basically you could control that right screen 3 different ways, but the left one is only controlled from the left controls from on the steering wheel. And does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Let me go ahead and show you the backup camera. Backup camera resolution is seriously amazing, and this CLS has the surround view. This is part of the premium package. So right now it's displaying the 360 and the normal backup camera. This is the wide backup camera. This is the 360 with each rim. So basically, if I turn the steering wheel, you guys will see the top two screens are showing the wheel moving left and right. The bottom is for the back wheels, and there is a front facing camera, front wide facing camera, and yeah, seriously, very good backup camera system. And coming down, here are the air vents. Air vents look very good. I really like this wood, and there is more of that brushed aluminum. And by the way, guys, the car, when it turns on very weak, or at least it sounds like very weak, but it's because of the mild hybrid system. It just makes everything smoother. So turning on, turning off the car, revving, shifting when the car is driving, when it shifts, everything just is very smooth with this mild hybrid system. By the way, I completely forgot, but it does have heated steering wheel, and this is part of the an option. It is a $250 option. And coming down, there is few controls that will control the climate controls, and you'll have some shortcuts. So let's say if you want to go to navigation, you could just click on the navigation button and that will take you there. Here is the emergency light button, favorite button, and climate controls are very easy. So go to menu, and then you could control the fan speed from the buttons or from the screen. So you could basically touch the screen, and there is a lid right here. I really like the way how this middle console looks like. And there is two cup holders, one USB-C, and this is part of an option. This is the ash tray. And here is the touchpad. Nice and responsive. Does the same thing as those controls right here. I found those controls are much easier than this pad. Anyways, there is a volume knob, a power on and off button, and here is the drive mode, parking sensors, a button for the camera, and engine shut off. I love this wood, and it does this middle console has that floating design, which I like. This whole thing right here is nice and soft, and the armrest is nice and soft. Opens this way, and inside there is an okay storage place, two USBs, two USB type C's inside, and frameless mirror does look good. And underneath it there is the garage control buttons. Here is a switch to open the standard size sunroof, and there is this button right here. This button will turn on those lights, and then there is another button right here that will turn on and turn off the reading lights or the lights underneath the mirror. So you could turn off or turn on those lights if you want to. And right here there is the SOS, Mercedes-Benz Help Me, I think this is their customer service. And there is a glasses holder. Here is a visor. The visor is hard, not a big fan of it for $82,000. I really wish that Mercedes-Benz made it soft. A lot of car companies like Honda, Nissan, Hyundai, they use softer materials on the visors, but on this Benz it is hard, so I'm not a big fan of that. Decent size mirror with a LED light, and yeah, overall the interior of this CLS looks nice. Here is the back door panel, and the back door panel has the same design as the front. This top portion right here is nice and soft. I love the stitching, more of that wood brushed aluminum. The tweeter looks good, or the speaker looks good, and the armrest is nice and soft. This is soft in the bottom, so that's good. There's another light in the bottom of this door. Door handle feels very light, just like the front. Here is the window switch. And for the back seats, actually there's a good amount of leg room, and the driver seat is pushed almost all the way to the back. Headroom is alright. It's a coupe, so it's not the best. And there is an armrest back here, which is of course good. There is a storage place inside, and here are the cup holders and some air vents here in the back. There is a storage place here with two USB-Cs, and that's how the front of this CLS looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Mercedes-Benz CLS450 Coupe. I would like to thank Brittany and Mercedes-Benz in North Haven, Connecticut for providing me this CLS. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.